Jerk Routes Football. Smash that like button.
Welcome to Jerk Routes. In today's tutorial, we will discuss personnel as it relates to formation in NFL football, and more specifically in Madden 2024. Now, personnel is expressed in terms of how many running backs and how many tight ends are on the field for the formation. You can see in the middle of the screen, this is an ace double wing formation. Ace referring to a single back running back in the backfield, but not necessarily a single running back on the field. The 2-3 or 23 over on the left refers to two running backs, three tight ends, and then you can infer from that how many wide receivers are on the field. The reason you can infer from that is because there is typically going to be 5 eligible receiving players in any formation. So you have your 5 offensive linemen represented by number 75, 66, 60, 61, and 79. These are traditionally not eligible receivers. There are some formations in which they become an eligible receiver. They have to be declared as such. This is not one of them. So you have 5 eligible receivers in this formation, and you have your quarterback, who would be eligible as well if he was to go out for a pass. Your 5 eligible receivers are 89, who is a tight end, 85, also a tight end, 44, who's the fullback, 80, who's the third tight end, and then your running back, number 30, a tailback in this case. Now you can tell they're eligible because of the numbers they wear, but also because of where they line up in the formation. Anybody that's on the line of scrimmage, in order to be eligible, you must be on the end of the line of scrimmage. 89 is on the left end of the line of scrimmage. He is eligible. 85 is eligible on the right side. The other players that are eligible are going to be eligible because they are back behind the line of scrimmage. You'll notice that 44 is slightly back, 80 is slightly back, 30 is pretty far back. Those are eligible receivers because of that. So remember, only the end man on the line of scrimmage is actually an eligible receiver. That'll have some importance going forward. So now that we know there's 5 eligible receivers on a specific play, we can then name the personnel with a single 2-digit number. 23 personnel, you'll see this on the left, 2 running backs, 3 tight ends. We can infer from that that there are no running backs. We're going to go down one to an H-wing formation. This is an H-wing concept. And you'll notice now it's 22 personnel. 2 running backs, 2 tight ends. We can infer from that that there's 1 wide receiver. You'll see here the formation. The wide receiver is actually on the left side. He is up on the line of scrimmage, so he is eligible. That's number 88. Him being on the line of scrimmage, nobody else on the left side is going to be eligible if they are on the line of scrimmage. 75 is the left tackle. He is not an eligible receiver. On the right side, we see number 85, who's one of our tight ends. He is on the line of scrimmage, so he is the end man. He is the eligible receiver. We see number 89 is outside of him, but he is back from the line, so he is eligible as well. And then you have your 2 backs in the backfield. 44 is the fullback, 33 is the tailback. 21 personnel. You see this in the NFL quite frequently. This happens to be 21 personnel with a bunch to the left side. You've got twin wide receivers to the left. 21 being 2 running backs, 1 tight end, 2 receivers. You can see that 88 is the receiver on the left side. He's up on the line of scrimmage. He is the end man. 83 is outside of him, but he is not on the line of scrimmage. He is back. 85 on the right, on the line of scrimmage, eligible, and you've got your 2 backs in the backfield. This is a formation. 13 personnel is a little more rare in the NFL and in the game, but 13 being 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. You'll see 88 is your wide receiver. He is split, but he is not a split end. He is in the slot. He is behind the line of scrimmage. 80 is your man on the line of scrimmage. He is eligible on the right side. 85 eligible. 89 is eligible because he is off the line of scrimmage. This is a little bit more popular formation in the NFL. It's got 12 personnel, 1 running back, 2 tight ends. We infer from that there are 2 wide receivers. Those two wide receivers, 88 and 83, are back behind the line, allowing the tight ends to be the end men. This is a formation that you'll see a lot of play action passes, a lot of runs come out of this formation. It's a very strong formation because your tight ends tend to be superior blockers to your wide receiver, at least traditionally. Lately, there's been a trend where tight ends are just big wide receivers, but there are still some tight ends in the league that can get it done blocking on a regular basis. This is 11 personnel. This might be the most popular personnel grouping in the NFL today. 11 being one running back, one tight end, 3 wide receivers. In this particular formation, those 3 wide receivers are bunched up. Teams like to do this because it confuses man defenses. It's hard to determine who's going to come off the line. A lot of times that bunch, 85, 86, and 83, they'll end up crossing each other. They'll end up going different directions. They're trying to get a rub concept going. They're trying to confuse man defense. They're trying to put players in a bind where they have to switch off, communicate, hoping that somebody will make a mistake. You see this formation a lot in the NFL. You also see this 10 personnel a lot in the NFL now. 1 running back, no tight ends, 4 wide receivers. The wide receivers can be lined up in various places. They don't have to be lined up in this kind of formation for it to be 10 personnel. It just has to be 1 running back, no tight ends. In this particular formation, it's called box. There's actually only the fullback, right? And you're going to see this in a more of a West Coast sort of system where the fullback is a passing threat out of the backfield. So those are some of the personnel concepts. This is our custom playbook that you're looking at here. It is custom M1. You can download it on the platform. You can download it from the Madden platform if you want to follow along in our videos and use the same playbook that we use. I would suggest, though, if you do that, that every couple of weeks you replace it, because we will be adding and taking plays and formations in and out. We will try to tell you when we do that in our normal videos. If you've enjoyed this video today, I would encourage you to come back for more tutorial videos, as well as our full practice and game sessions. Please subscribe. I would also ask you to hit that like button, smash that like button, and also leave comments. I'd love to hear what kind of concepts you'd like me to talk about, what kind of videos you'd like to see in the future. And otherwise, we will see you soon. Have a great day.